When you care about the earth, they'll call you woke. When you care about others, they'll call you woke. When you care about women's rights, they'll call you woke. When you care about being able to afford a living, they'll call you woke. When you're educated and you don't fall for anything that Donald says, they'll call you woke. When you're aware of what's going on around you and also the world, they'll call you woke. When you speak out against systemic injustices in this country, they'll call you woke. When you care about gun violence and kids getting shot at school, they'll call you woke. Shit, fine, I'll take that. But what do you call someone who spews constantly everything they heard without doing their own research? What do you call someone who only cares about themselves? What do you call someone who gets their news only from the back of cereal boxes and Twitter? What do you call someone who fires the very people that keeps this country safe? What do you call someone who only has one way of thinking? What do you call someone who voted against their daughter's rights for an orange felon? What do you call someone who got manipulated for their vote and got angry at the wrong people? Manipulated and got angry. MAGA.
I'm loving watching the find out phase of FAFO, but what I don't see enough people talking about is how when a Trump supporter starts to regret their vote and they realize all of the harm that is happening to Americans and to anyone in this country and people all around the world with the foreign aid stopping, when you make that realization, you are woke. That's literally what woke means. That means you are now aware of what's going on around you, how things impact people other than yourself, communities other than your own. We need to remind these people, you're woke now. All of those preconceived notions you had about being woke, well, now you're fucking woke, and all it means is having awareness. So please, y'all, don't let them get away with this. Don't let them start to regret their vote and continue thinking that woke ideology is taking over the country. No. They need to fucking realize that they were in a daze. It's not just that you made that one mistake. Babe, your whole mindset needs to be deconstructed. You need to unlearn so many things. It's not just that one mistake that you made. It's all of those beliefs that led up to you making that decision of voting for Trump. But now that that awareness is there and now that they become woke, they have a big opportunity to start making amends, start doing right, start playing their part.
Warning, because this is about to be a rant. For all you MAGA supporters are saying that Trump is doing a good job in his first 30 days and he's discovering all these things, and Doge and Elon Musk and all these underqualified people in these positions, and eggs are going to $6 to $7. I mean, it's ridiculous. But for those who say that Doge is doing something, Trump is discovering things in the government of waste. He's not discovering, he's snitching. Y'all don't think he knew about this? It benefited him to say that I'm fixing this, I'm doing this, and he's not fixing it, he's snitching. That's what he did. He was part of the problem. He's part of the 1%. And y'all giving this man credit, y'all on his, I can't say it on TikTok, but y'all on his, y'all know what y'all on. And y'all think that this man is the savior, the God, and this and that. Y'all, first of all, you need to repent and go to God, but we didn't even get on that. The man is snitching. He's basically saying, at a time in my life right now where I'm at in my position in life, it benefits me to snitch because he has the power, because he's fired everybody that's went against him. Any opposition that he has, he's got rid of them and it's made their life hard. And he's got such a psychological advantage on everybody that nobody's coming against him, so now it makes sense to snitch. And if you think that this money, that the government is going to say all this money and reallocate it to us, you're crazy. They're going to reallocate it to their own pockets. We might see some benefit because they have to show us something, but don't get it twisted. This is a snitch. This is a flat out beneficial. This is a chess move. And if y'all think Trump is running this country, it's not. It's not even Elon Musk. There's somebody behind the back. These people are just front runners. They're puppets. They're just the ones that somebody's pulling their strings. Trump's smart enough to make decisions that he's doing. And don't get it twisted. He is ruining lives forever. There's things that he's going to do that cannot be undone. Or what it would take to be undone is so hard and so difficult, so arduous that it can't be done in a significant amount of time. This is affecting your children, your grandchildren, your children's children. Come on, y'all, wake up. He is clearly, absolutely the most clear and present danger that we have to face right now. I mean, not to mention AI. We won't even, that's a whole nother rant right now. I'm not going on that right now, but this is where we're at right now. Elon Musk, and you got to give props to him. Hold on. I mean, not props to him, but this man is the first person to win the presidency and did not run. Because if y'all think Trump is president, you done lost your mind. Elon Musk's son said Trump is not president. I mean, from the, and I know you don't like that man's son. And I don't, you know what I mean? But here's the thing about it is, his reality is not every other kid's reality. His reality, he's never had to go without food or not milk. I mean, so the child speaks his mind. Yay, I think he's spoiled and undisciplined, but that's his reality. And he said what his father's been saying behind Trump's back, and Trump took it because he is not in control. Y'all wake up. Come on. Y'all giving Doziers credit. They're not discovering, they're snitching. They're going to reallocate it. Flat out, point blank. And if you think different, wake up. I'm out.
If you voted for Donald Trump, I'm genuinely curious. Is there anything that he could do or fail to do that would make you regret your vote for him? I want to hear from you. I'm seriously, genuinely curious. Because there's a lot of things that I feel like he's done that if I had been a supporter of him would have made me regret my vote. But I see that there's a lot of people that still like wholeheartedly support him and believe in what he's doing. So I'm genuinely curious. And I'm coming from just a very respectful place, and I hope that's coming across. Genuinely curious. Is there anything that he could do or fail to do that would make you regret your vote?
Welcome back to Echo Room Vibes, where we break down the real, the raw, and the reactions that matter. Today, we are diving into something wild. FAFO is in full effect, and MAGA folks are waking up. That's right. After years of doubling down, defending the indefensible, and ignoring the warnings, some of them are finally seeing the truth, and the irony is undeniable. But before we get into it, big shout out to the original creators and all the stitches who have been breaking this down so well. The conversations happening across social media have been nothing short of eye-opening, from first-hand account of regret to people finally realizing how they were used. Make sure to check out those discussions and keep the conversations going. All right, let's talk about what's happening. Over the past few years, we have seen some of the most die-hard MAGA supporters ride for their movement no matter what, defending bad policies, justifying harmful rhetoric, and dismissing anyone who tried to warn them. But now, reality is hitting hard. Inflation is through the roof, the power bills are sky high, small businesses are struggling, and some are even facing consequences from policies they once cheered on. It's funny because when these policies were affecting other communities, they didn't seem to care. But now that their own pockets are hurting, suddenly they are re-evaluating everything. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Some of these folks aren't just mad, they are feeling betrayed. They are looking at the party and realizing that they weren't actually included in the winning plan. You've got people online openly admitting, I thought we were voting for financial stability Now I can't even afford groceries. We backed the movement, but we never thought it would backfire on us. And let's be real, who exactly did they think was going to pay the price for these policies? The wealthy donors? The corporations? Nah, it's always the working class that gets hit first. And now, MAGA voters are waking up to that reality. So now, we are seeing something even crazier. Some MAGA supporters are actually starting to question everything. They are realizing that they were sold a dream, manipulated with fear, and used as pawns in a game that was never meant to benefit them. And here is the kicker. Some are even using the same talking points they used to mock. They are out here saying, the system rigged against us. The government is exploiting the working class. We need to come together and fight back. Wait a minute. Did MAGA just turn woke? Because these are the exact same things that progressive voices, black activists, and marginalized communities have been saying for decades. But back then, it was radical. Now that it's hitting them, it's suddenly a real issue. Look, it's one thing to wake up. It's another thing to actually learn from it. Right now, we are seeing MAGA voters start to question things, but the real question is, will they take accountability? Or will they just shift the blame to someone else like they always do? History tells us that when things go bad, certain groups always get scapegoated. And we have already seen some of these voters trying to dodge responsibility, pointing fingers at immigrants, black folks, or literally anyone but themselves. But the truth is, they voted for this. So, what do y'all think? Is this just another temporary moment of regret? Or do you think some of these folks will actually change how they vote and think going forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Echo Room Vibes. Until next time, stay aware, stay engaged, and stay ready.